Hi, this is Janet Wakeland with RemarkablyCreated.com. In today's One Take Wonder video, we are going to take a look at the new Project Life by Stampin' Up! Products that just debuted June 2nd in our new 2014 catalog. If you're not familiar yet, Stampin' Up! Has partnered with Project Life, which is an official trademark scrapbooking line by Becky Higgins, and we are the only direct sales company to carry the official Project Life designation. All of our product does coordinate with Becky Higgins' line, but there's a lot of things that set Stampin' Up's Project Life elements apart and make us unique. First off, what you're going to find is that Stampin' Up's Project Life journaling cards and accessory packs coordinate with our color families, our in colors and our 48 colors. And when you look in the catalog, you're going to see Project Life scattered throughout the catalog, but two big ordering pages are on page 188 and 189. And when you look at our card collections, it will list right under the title of the card collection, it will list the colors that coordinate with it. And so what that means is that if you're wanting to take your Project Life scrapbooking a little bit further, you can go ahead and you can pair it up with our cardstock, our inks, our ribbons, our embellishments, and fun things like that. And maybe you're going to take Project Life out of the scrapbook and do something fun like the artist tray that I'm going to show you in just a second. And so sometimes then it's fun to have some coordinating cardstock. Also with our new alphabet framelits, it is nice to have the solid coordinating framelit so that you can do some titling and things like that on your Project Life. And so just to show you here for just a second, this is our Bermuda Bay cardstock. This is our pumpkin pie cardstock. And earlier in May, demonstrators had a chance to pre-order the Everyday Adventure, and customers began ordering the Everyday Adventure kit. And these are some of the cards from that. And so now you can see how beautifully our cardstock coordinates with those journaling cards. So Bermuda Bay and Pumpkin Pie happens to be part of that kit. And you can see where it cut some letters from that. So that's just something for you to be aware of here in the catalog. So now together, let's take a look at some of the new things that debuted June 2nd to continue to enhance your Project Life by Stampin' Up! Experience. So let's take a look at those together. First is one of our new kits called Playground. And Stampin' Up's boxes that their cards come in are exclusively designed for them. They do come with a sheet of labels, and I do encourage you to pull the two labels that say Playground. They are in other languages as well too, but you want to go ahead and pull the two that say Playground in English. And up in the left-hand corner, you're going to put the first label and wrap it around to the back. And then you're going to turn the box on its side, and in the right-hand corner, you're going to place a label and pull it around to the back. And what that does is it gives you the description of what's in the box on all four sides. And that way, no matter how it's sitting on your shelf or sitting at your table when you're at a crop and working, you'll be able to identify it. The other thing is the lid is really, really sturdy, and maybe you're just working on one set of journaling cards at a time. Make sure that you save these once they're gone or while you're working, because your 4x6 photos will fit in there, scrap cardstock and things like that will fit in there. This is a great sturdy storage piece in and of itself, the lid is. The box is designed, and I don't know if you can look down inside of that, but the box is designed with a little pen keeper. And in addition, I'm going to recommend that you invest in one of our paper piercers, and you're going to see why in a few minutes. And that can go in there with your journaling pens. It does hold the 3x4 cards, or 4x3 cards, however you want to say it, 4x4 cards and the 4x6. And there's lots of room for photos, cardstock, and things like that. One of the other things with Project Life by Stampin' Up! Is, of course, we are a rubber stamp company, and we also carry a lot of dies. And so you're going to find a lot of amazing rubber stamps and big shot dies and framelits that are going to coordinate well. And so if you're pre-cutting some of those out or having some of those elements, you can also store them in here. So let's just take a quick look. We're not going to go through all of them, but Stampin' Up! Does have 100 cards, and they are different. Okay, so this one, you can see the hearts. This one has Love This. This is Me. That's Plain. This is Me. Different Direction. This is Portrait. And this is Landscape. A lot of times you'll buy a card and you wish it was going the other way. I love this. Hello. Let's Have Fun. So just some real things. Looks like notebook paper. I love the colors in this. I love the colors and everything. I love our color families. And I'm not showing all of them to you. This is a small little calendar. You've got your little circles. And these are designed that you can either journal on them, you can also add small photos to them, you could, you know, add ribbon and embellishments to them. So many possibilities. And again, they all are double-sided and the opposite side is different. Oh, the smile with the two teeth, that's adorable. I love you to the moon and back. I love that saying. You're so silly. There it is, another different. And you can see where this would also be really pretty on the front of a greeting card. Fun, fun, fun. Look at that. And then you can also die cut out of these. You're going to see on my frame where I actually cut banner pieces out of the cards. And then some of them, when I look at them like this, will work with our Starburst framelits. You'll be able to die cut some things out. Of course, you can punch shapes out. In addition, when I look at some of them, and see if any of these come to mind, I see where, like, if I wanted to, I could easily cut that camera out and use that as an embellishment on another one. Things I'm good at, and plenty of space and lines to journal on. Nice and straight, today's adventure. So 4x3 cards. There's not as many 4x4. The most prevalent pockets in the collections are 4x6 and 4x3. So you've got some more journaling cards. And then if you decide that you don't like what the words say, you can always put a piece of cardstock over that and hide that. And that way you still have a great card to use. So don't let the fact that maybe you don't ever plan on using that card stop you from making the investment. There's so many options. I could take and layer a 3 3/4 piece of cardstock over top of that and I would never see the words. So lots of possibilities. And then of course our bigger 4x6 ones. So this is it's awesome being a kid. And bingo cards, this is just such a fun set. Really, really, really cute set. I think with it all said, this is an awesome kid and some of the little memories and stuff. This may be a good one for me to take to the beach next week because of the fun journaling that I could do with my nephew. So I think that that is a definite possibility. So let's set that aside. Every single journaling pack has a coordinating accessory pack. And in this case, this one has some really cute little bicycle clips. Has some amazing self-adhesive alphabet stickers. Has some great acetate pieces to work with. I love the I'm So Awesome. I think my nephews will fight over who gets to put that one over their picture. I'm going to take my selfie printer and work right in front of them and let them do a little bit with me. Some clear stars. We've got some great corrugated cardboard elements. Some more little fun elements. These are self-adhesive stickers. And every one of our packs are different. You just don't ever know what you're going to get in them. So they're all different. And then there's some more of those elements. And then every one of our packs all has its own washi tape, and that washi tape is different than the regular ones that are part of it. So now let's take a look at this one. This one is called Little Moments, and it is kind of geared towards a new baby. But again, don't let some of the words on this, you know, keep you from enjoying this pack, because there's some great elements in this pack, and the color is really soft. I love the fact that they did it as a vanilla base, and so that just kind of softens it. And it can easily be a new boy or new girl. So you got your journaling squares. You can add pieces. So you can kind of do your things for the baby, but you can also do a young child, kind of a soft special occasion. And then of course you've got your other side. Don't forget they're always double-sided. I'm kind of a big deal. And again, if you don't like that, this is not all the way to the edge. You can easily layer a photo over that, or you can layer a piece of cardstock over that. So don't ever look at a whole pack and go, oh, well, I won't use that 1 or 2 cards. Trust me, there are ways to use everything up in them. So I love this open banner piece here. On this side it says Twinkle Toes. And again, I can think of some young girls, probably dance recitals and things like that. And I've also seen some young children as they're learning to walk on their toes. So there's some things. The story of your birth. Again, piece of ribbon over that, piece of cardstock. So I look more at the colors and things that are with it, because there's 100 different ones. A typical day is great. So some of them may say something on one side, but then again, you're going to only use one side. On the day you were born, again, hide it if you're not going to want to do that. Num num, oh, I can see that. We love to eat out. That one is definitely going to get used. A first, oh, I got lots of firsts that we can talk about. That'd be kind of fun. So there's some cute things here in this pack. So this is that. I love this, and I can just see one photo and one photo, kind of a pictorial you and me. So that's really cute. Little tooth, somebody's first tooth, somebody's braces. Our dentist always did Happy Smile Day. That would have been fun to document that. Maybe I'll have to go back and see if those photos are done. So that's that pack. And of course that one has an accessory pack as well. It has these little clear letters, and that's where this little paper piercing tool is going to come in handy. It's going to help you pop those out of there easily. So you've got those nice and clear, and I'll show you an adhesive trick for them in just a second. These are really, really sweet. They're raised and they're embossed. And then, oh, you guys, you have to see this. Look at these really cute little diaper pins. Aren't those adorable? Some wooden embellishments. So that is our little moments. And then before I show you the other pack, I want to show you something else that's new. Stampin' Up! Did introduce a 6x6 size of Project Life. This is the album. It is totally stampable. It's got a nice linen binding, and then it's got this beautiful office label on the end, and you can slide the piece of paper out and put either your own in there or simply write on it and slide it back in. It is a 3-ring binder, and it's the kind that I love. It has a flat side as opposed to a whole half circle. It's got that flat side on it. And then we do have our little 6x6 pages, and they've got a couple of different sizes. So you've got, a couple different variations of 4x3s and 4x6s in these. And then it also comes in a Ziploc bag, so you have a place to store them while you're working on them. And what I think is great about this size here is that while you're working on a 12x12 album for the family, you could be doing a 6x6 album for your children so that they have their own version. Or maybe you're a bride doing one from your wedding, but you want to do a special keepsake for your new in-laws and your own parents, and so you could be working on that 6x6 simultaneously while you're doing the big one. In addition, a lot of our journaling boxes are great for kids and teens, and so to give them the 6x6, the inserts, an accessory pack, and journaling cards, and just let them have that as something to journal their summer and their thoughts, that would be a great gift to give someone as well. 2 other things that are new to our project line beginning June 2nd, 12x12 scrapbook pages. These are great if you want to do a full 12x12 page to introduce your story or your theme, or to break up different times or stories or travel or events within your book. So that's there, as well as for our traditional scrapbookers, you're going to have 12x12 to work with. And then we do have one pack that they're all identical size. And this is great for those of you that teach Project Life classes. You'll be able to give everyone the same size page and teach them some fun inserts and things like that to do. As well as for yourself, this is a great common size. I love that it's got the 4 landscape 4x6s and then your 4x3s across. So this is a very common size that gets used. So now let's take a look at our last accessory pack. We have one more coming in August, and then I am assuming, hopefully rightly so, that we will see some in our holiday catalog. But this one is all of our new in colors, with the exception of Mossy Mellow. But look at these, just fun, kind of hip. Look at that. So just all these fun colors and elements and pieces today. I think I'll use this one to document the beach next week. Such a lovely life. Oh yeah, I can see some of these. These are going to be great. Story of my life, story of my life. Happiness is a way of travel. Some great quotes. Happiness. Oh yeah, we're always happy when we're together as a family. I love the little elements that are on there. So very grateful. These are great. Today I want to remember. It looks like an open book. We do have a file tab, so I could actually just recreate that with a tab. Little arrows. And when I look at some of these, sometimes I see elements that I could cut out and use on other pages, mini calendar and things like that. And now this one has an accessory pack that even if you aren't into Project Life, you are going to want this accessory pack for so many things. First, just like all our others, it does have its own washi tape. It has these really cool 4x3 pockets. They are just already done for you, really nice secure pockets. So it's got those really fun things. Excuse me, guys. It's got some wood embellishments, and it's got some of these thick little arrows. And let's just open these for a second, because I think I miscalled them earlier. So they're like little Post-it notes, okay, that you're going to be able to stick somewhere. Excuse me. You have stickers, adhesive. And then this is what I just like. Oh, this is why this is going to be my beach kit. These are cork letters, 2 of every one of the alphabets. And doesn't that look like the sand? Oh, it's going to be so perfect. Self-adhesive letters that you're going to be able to put on your pages and things like that, or on your cards or banners or who knows what. But, oh, I love these. These are so exciting. So I will be ordering a lot of those accessory packs. One other thing that was introduced June 2nd are these packs of grid cards. And there are 50 of them. These are great. They're very neutral, very, very light gray grid. And you'll be able to stamp right on them. You'll be able to die cut them. You're going to be able to write on them very easily because of the lightness. But I do like the fact that they're just not this bright white card, that there is that little bit of gray grid to back them up. And it's neutral enough that it's going to work with all of your packs across the line. So when you're just looking for something plain that you want to use to tell a story or something, you're going to have our grid cards. So now let's look at something fun here for just a second. Here, I cut 2 banner pieces out of a card from our Everyday Adventures. And then I already showed you how the cardstock coordinates, and so I cut some letters. And what I have here, this is our new adhesive transfer sheets. Has a little piece to get you started, and you want to just lift it up. And you want to be careful because they're very sticky. And you want to lay your letters down on there and just give it a good rub. And then this is where that paper piercing tool is going to come in handy for another second use, is now you can come in here and you can lift your letters up. And I can take my project, and I always just kind of lightly lay them on there until I'm ready to smush them down and make them stick. And I can use the grid of this card to help me line this up. And so now I can smush it down. The other thing that this is going to be great for, these holes don't show up. Instead, when you have die cut, now you just take your pokey tool and just push lightly, and you'll be able to grab your cardstock and pop it out. So this paper piercing tool is going to become a great accessory for working with some of our little acetate letters, working with the letters on your transfer sheet, and working with our little letter framelits. So just to show you, this is this artist tray that I worked with. I will have close-ups and full pictures of it. But again, I just used 4x6 cards. This tray thankfully has 6 4x6 openings. It was perfect for Project Life. It was just screaming for it, and I had been patiently waiting for these cute little clothespins to come in, and I knew exactly what I wanted to do with the little letter framelits. I was waiting and waiting. I just cut that out of a card. These are part of the accessory pack. Again, I already showed you the banner. The Life is an Adventure. It was actually kind of a white-based card with some dots, and I just smushed it down into the pumpkin pie ink pad and darkened it up, and then the washi tape is what comes with the kit. So lots and lots of possibilities. You're going to want to check remarkablycreated.com for the links for shopping for everything that I showed you, as well as the full-size photo of this fun artist tray photo piece, and then also for my virtual and live Project Life crops that I do. So I look forward to sharing more ideas with you around Project Life scrapbooking and memory keeping. Take care and God bless.